I say it's
on the chopping board. Fresh veggies.
Fresh veggies.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was trying to think of
Not
like
fresh
I had
and
some
not
I was
fit.
gonna say. I was trying to think of some shit based off like the fresh and fit, but I couldn't think of none. Man,
Unfresh.
they some assholes or what?
Those
Bruh.
guys is lame.
So should we? Maybe I'll just start doing that. I'll just play the clip because it'd be a hassle if we pull out and like find this shit. But you can find the Carfax and all that shit. But
What we
in
buy?
short,
What car we buying?
y'all saw the shit.
So
Asian
yeah,
doll.
the reason they're in the news this week, they had Asian Doll as a guest on their show, and if you don't know who Asian Doll is, she was King Von's girlfriend, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why are you trying to jump? And these niggas- don't go news broadcaster mode. Never that. We not back at the table, back at the old setup. We sit there. So recently in the
Guys, sidebar conversations, please.
All right. What about
I've told you this is like this is like the fifth time I've told you that, right?
Yeah,
Sixth time.
Like stop, for real, like stop.
He mean as fuck.
I'll just keep it real, man.
No,
Like
but
you
he's
haven't been here,
cool.
so you
I don't
haven't
give a
seen
fuck
it.
about none of that shit.
Yeah, it's the whole show. Come on.
Yeah, she's been
We
doing
got
it the
you,
whole
got you.
show. I'm not mean as fuck. I just have rules. Simple.
All right, go ahead.
It's podcast.
Damn.
What I look for in a man
You a
in
mean
club
ass
that's
nigga.
like approaching me.
Hold on. Excuse me?
You mean?
I'm not mean at all.
Okay, I don't care.
Have you been here the whole time?
No.
All right then. So you don't know what was
I
happening,
don't
right?
give a fuck.
Okay then. So how you gonna come on somebody's show, not know what go down, and say, "Oh, you're mean"?
It don't matter. I can say what I want.
Okay,
Just
well you can get the
fucking
fuck off the show
freedom of
too.
speech. I don't give a
Get
Man,
off the show
chill,
too.
man. Chill out, bro.
Listen, don't do my like
Nah,
that.
you can go. Just
Chill,
go.
chill. She ain't gotta
You're
go.
not gonna come on the platform disrespectful.
Nah, chill, bro.
Okay.
She ain't gotta go nowhere.
No, she
chill.
could go.
Chill, bro.
I don't have to.
Chill.
Come on, baby. We don't have to be this mean.
give
We
a
can all
fuck.
be.
Listen.
Come on.
Chill out, bro.
Let's calm
I'm
down.
sorry.
He's hot. I'm calm.
No, I'm
We're good.
very calm, but it's like, bro, you gotta show a little bit of respect on the
It
platform.
It's
is
cool,
respect.
bro.
You talking about
Chill.
shit. I say you mean. It is what it is. What the fuck you want me to say?
That's
You-
not the truth,
mean,
though.
You mad about I said mean? You grown as hell.
Well,
Yeah, well.
Okay. So earlier on the show,
Fuck.
there's a little back and forth. So he was just telling her to chill because it was like 5 times we told her to like chill.
Yeah.
So that's why.
Okay, but I said he mean. Why he wanna stop the shit?
Well,
do some dramatic.
because you don't know what was going on.
we are
It
hosting
don't
the show.
matter.
It's good, though, bro.
Why,
Hey,
why would
yo.
that piss you off?
Chill, bro. It's all right. We all right. We good.
He want a
I mean,
moment. Get it slow.
We good. Let's keep going, bro. We all
I want to
right.
leave.
Let's keep the debate.
But nah, yes, you saw the shit. So Asian doll,
Yeah,
I'll give you a recap. See, you
Yeah,
ain't heard it?
yeah,
Okay, so
yeah.
Asian doll, you know Asian doll, Queen Vaughn.
I
She was
got next.
on the pod. All right, bet. I'll tag you in. But yeah, she was on the pod, on that motherfucker, right? Basically, so the clip only shows them going at it. But I guess prior to that, if you watch the whole stream, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't watch the whole stream. I just heard from Ak who watched the whole stream and gave like more background, which is basically. First of all, they run a tight ship around there, and they do have a lot of hot mics on at once. And y'all know how it is, even when we have 4 people.
Yeah.
R.I.P. Dale. We have 4 people, and sometimes 5 if we had Melvin. Like,
Yeah.
it's very hard to get everyone to shut up and like let someone talk, then let the next person talk.
Yeah.
Too much
Bro,
overlap.
Not to get off topic, but I don't know if you've seen the podcast Adam 22 with Sharp. You seen Sharp on it?
Yeah, with
Bro,
Blue Jasmine or no?
I've seen that one, but just overall, the shit he
general,
does, and
okay.
how they do like a sit down there before people, they talk over each other so much. And as a listener, sometimes I'm like, I don't know if this is productive for me to listen to anymore. Like,
Yeah.
too many niggas just talking over each other, but sometimes I just start skipping to when like one person's talking. But anyways, as someone hosting that show, and it's literally shot in his apartment. He's a former like Homeland Security guy, so he has his rules. Like he's strict in that, and so he tries to get he has to control the room. He has to keep the flow. And he also has a lot of rowdy females on there and rowdy men on there at times. So he has to control the shit. So he was getting frustrated, kept telling this girl no side conversations. Asian doll comes late. Now she on the panel with all the girls. And then I guess they were having a side convo. He gets at her, no talking. Y'all see Asian doll's response. She was actually pretty calm.
Yeah,
with her
yeah.
demeanor.
Yeah.
I think.
She said, "You mean as fuck."
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
it.
you man. And she did. I think she did call him an asshole, but that was after it escalated. I feel like his misstep is just like not necessarily reading the room, but you're having someone who's a guest. This isn't just one of those, because they have built a lot of clout off just telling girls, and it's like their fan base likes that
Exactly.
shit. Now, when he
That's what we people tune in for.
yeah, you say pack your shit up and leave, kick them out. It's a little different when you have someone who's a figure who's beloved by the culture. You should kind of see that come and have the foresight. I know you got your rules and shit. I mean, he makes everyone take off their shoes when they get in there. Dead ass. Like his
It's their
apartment,
house.
he
It's
keeps
a
it
literal
super clean.
house.
He says, "Nah, shoes off. Everybody got to take their shoes off, no matter who it is." You have,
Maybe he got a foot
Whack
fetish.
100 in there, 6'9", because that's what Academic shot his podcast there. He used their studio. Nah, everyone got to take their shoes off. It's a little different though. You on camera and you got Asian doll sitting there. She a guest that just came through to pull up, and you like, Nah, get the fuck out. And he said, I don't even know who that is.
That's a lie.
Now,
his podcast demographic, or like the girls he brings on to the podcast, they're usually like Instagram girls who are looking for clout.
Yeah.
So talking to those girls and making your arguments with them, and if they disagree or like they start acting disrespectful, super easy to say get the fuck out.
yeah.
You know, because it's mainly benefiting the girls for being on this podcast because they have such a big like following. But when somebody like Asian Doll comes on, you need to kind of have like
You should have known how that would go.
Okay, I'll give them this. She came in late, and you're having side conversations. It's disrupting the podcast, but you have a pretty valuable guest there. So I feel like he should have kept his cool and chilled there. And then like, I don't know. It's kind of that's their shit. They love kicking people out.
Now,
Bro. That's
tell them about the blowback now.
So after a little while, they get out, and then let me find where's the tweet?
Yeah, the immediate blowback. And the thing is, though, he fucked it up. He posted the tweet. Actually, I'll let you read off what
So
she said.
Asian Doll tweeted, I was so calm yesterday because I knew what he was trying to do. Mr. Freddy Krueger was finna get a beatdown on Elm Street off camera. I'm thankful for the growth and self-control, and I'm happy I defended another black woman because he was treating her so bad. Ugh.
Badly.
She just wrote bad.
Nah, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
It's badly.
Asian Doll. It's badly.
But she's black.
Now get the fuck
All
out.
right, anyway.
I'm playing. But yeah, the media blowback now, since he's disrespecting a black woman on camera, a lot of old videos resurfaced.
Yeah.
So one of them was,
Oh, she had another tweet. You see the other one?
this was the one that I found. Let me see.
Oh, she had a
had a
couple.
more recent one?
Yeah, they actually went back and forth. You know what? Fuck it. We'll put it up. But basically, she was saying, cause bro, he posted the clip thinking it was gonna be like straight, like he was, you know, it's clout. I mean, not clout, but yeah, it's gonna be attention grabber. And she's basically like, you played yourself by posting, and I'll put it up here, but you played yourself by posting that shit. Like you thought it would, like that shit backfired on you. You're the one that posted it too, and you didn't know like it ain't going like that. 2020, like, and then she basically said something about you hate black women. And then he said, like, we live in a world where you can't just, like, tell the truth or whatever, or, like, be real. And we have rules, and I respectfully asked, and then she calls me an asshole, blah, 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 blah. And then that was basically his angle. And then, my bad. So what's the next thing you're going to get on?
Now there's a bunch of people that's kind of on Fresh and Fit's head about, like...
Oh, the past stuff got brought up. You fuck up, they going to find some shit in the past.
Exactly.
But this stuff... I think the basis of like you hate black women because you got into it with one black woman, that's not really like fair.
Yeah, no.
I think it gets blown out of proportion. But then when we find out you were saying this other stuff about black women, tripping, and we'll play the video. But go ahead.
It's funny, I never used that one, bro.
What about the black dating app called Black?
It's funny, I never used that one, bro. But hey, man.
I mean, hey, bro, if you want to date a bunch of Shaniquas, go for it, man.
LaQuisha.
Yeah, like me and Fresh aren't really down with the brown like that.
Man.
We ain't night riders.
Nah,
so
bro, I'm good.
You know, sometimes if they're, you know, red bone, but like in general, me and Fresh don't dabble in the dark, if you know what I'm saying.
Yep.
Okay, so last one, guys.
Final round.
Now we're not going to mention names for certain reasons, right?
Yes.
For a bunch of legal implications. But if you guys are you know, in our community, we talk.
Yeah.
Well, that was
honestly,
fucked up what we just saw there.
But yeah, honestly, this fool they're so dumb. They always just like they throw themselves into the deep end, and it's like the shit that they're saying, like saying, like they laugh.
Yeah, what was the joke? What was the shit they were saying?
Fuck, right when they said it, he was like, oh yeah, you could get your Shaniquas, and then he's like, LaQuisha, and then he's like,
we don't do the darkies.
He's like, he was like, yeah, me and Fresh, we don't get into the. We don't rock with the Night Riders. The Night Riders, and he's like, we don't and something in brown. What was it? What he said some fucked up
something
shit.
with the Brian. That's fucked up because we wouldn't actually play the video. But it's either way, like it's bro that whole shit. And then he says to her, but see, that's why you're like you're not the stereotype. See, that's the thing. Like props to you. You're not that.
We don't get down with the brown.
Yeah, we don't get down, bro. That's the thing. Like I hate when they try to drag some previous stuff because of something that happened. But in this case, it's like nah, that's pretty fucked up. Like anytime I saw that, I would have been like, that's not cool.
They're some fucking clowns, bro.
Yeah.
Like their clown radar meter was going off the scales. Like, and it's like I feel like a lot of people or their main favorite fan base is just like dudes at home that are probably incels or that's like a term they use
They're
in that
insecure
space.
too.
But it's like they listen to them thinking that they have the ideas, but it's like, or they have the, I guess, the way for men. But it's like, you got to understand, as a man, why would I ever sit here or my whole business be based on arguing with women? Like that is your
high value men.
No. As a high value man, you're not gonna be arguing with no fucking woman all day. Like.
Yeah, but on to sticking on the race thing, because then I want to start getting on what the fuck has transpired the last few things. Yeah, bro, I don't understand how they can't see that's racist. I'm sorry, like, and I'm not on the side of like, oh, if you have a preference, nah, and then everyone starts this big back and forth. Yeah, you could have a preference, but you also haven't met every black girl. If you just start generalizing a whole race and saying, nah, I don't go for them because they're usually like this. That's straight stereotyping, bro. There's very sophisticated and very ignorant people of every race. Yeah. That's crazy. Because imagine, put it in some different terms. Nah, I don't really fuck with black dudes. They be stealing shit. They be robbing and shit.
Yeah.
Oh, it's just my preference. I just don't hang out with them.
Yeah.
Fam, like, I fuck your preference. Why would you go out and say some shit like that publicly?
It's like you could probably go about it like, hey, yeah, I don't really date too many black women because like I haven't had the best experiences with them. But it's like if you're calling them annoying and ratchet and you're stigmatizing them and like labeling all black women like that,
bro. And
like,
I wouldn't even say it like that. It ain't no if you say I don't, that's literally like I'm blanket statement saying I won't date you because you're black. You could say I haven't. Nah, honestly, I haven't dated a black girl. That could just be facts. I haven't gotten along with that many black girls, or nah, I've just never really vibed with a black girl. That's fact. Okay, that's your personal experience. But when you're gonna say like nah, it's like nah, we don't do business with Asians. Just whoa, off rip. I'm like, you're saying something based off someone's race. Yeah. You do not like, you don't fuck with them based off that. You're not interested in them based off they can't be attractive to you. That's weird, bro. And even people say like, nah, Asian girls, nah.
It's like I don't date Indians because they smell funny.
Yeah, come on, bro.
It's like, but that's my preference. But that's my
stop
preference.
inviting black girls to the podcast and you don't fuck with them so
exactly.
much.
Exactly.
You getting so what is it? A symbiotic relationship from having them on.
Man, you getting views off having hella black girls, dark skinned girls off this motherfucker. Like, you getting views like shit, bro, and you sitting there hating on. That's crazy, bro.
What about your mama?
And how? Yeah.
For real, and fucking fit or no fresh. I'm fucking dark as hell. Like, what are you talking
dark
about?
Dark than a motherfucker.
Like, you're really gonna say this on your podcast where your family is listening to this,
and
you think they're gonna support you?
People always try to make it like you can't have a preference. You can have a preference. Everyone has
Don't
preferences.
state it like that.
if the last 4 girls you dated was all Latina, yeah, I'm gonna probably be like, nah, he loved the Latina girls. That's cool. That's your preference. But it's different from you being like, nah, I don't fuck with this race. Unless it's white people. It's okay to not fuck with white people. That is totally okay. I'm never gonna give you a hard time about that.
I think it becomes like a difference between preference and stereotype, but it's like it's not a preference when you start degrading somebody.
Exactly.
Like, and that's the line that you cross. Like you can't do that.
And if you're basing it off stereotypes, then nigga, you wrong. Yeah. And he even said, that's the thing. You're not the stereotype. You know how stupid you sound saying that? That just proves that's like, nah, black guys don't eat pork or black guys don't eat cabbage. Yeah. Oh, but you're not the stereotype. Yeah. Nigga, no, but I am a black guy, right? So, and I don't eat, so that just means that shit's not true. You're just like, basing it off of preconceived notions.
And this is how ignorant meaning he just doesn't know. Yeah, everybody's ignorant to something, right? But here's how ignorant it is, though, because it's like he probably has heard that from a white person before, but has never had that experience, like true experience of like how awkward that really is.
He's a high value male, bro.
For a white person, no, because that shit is weird as fuck. For somebody to be like, oh yeah, you're literate, not literate, but you're, what is it? What's the word? Articulate or something like that, or like you're smart or something like. And it's or you're kind of different. You're not like the other ones. Like, what the fuck do you mean? I'm not like the other ones. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I'm cool with you, it don't mean like.
I'm not like the other ones.
You shouldn't have that type of mentality, because now I'm looking at you like, wait a minute, because I know when I'm not around, I know you talking shit.
Exactly. Yeah, I know you're putting everybody in a box.
Yeah. You might think something about my bros that are less articulate, and they probably way smarter than you, way more successful than you.
Just because you're not smart in one place, you could be way smarter in another area or aspect.
I'll call some niggas that talk way less articulate than me, and they'll pull out they'll pull out their fucking trading portfolio and show you that. Like, fuck the cash. That's what they assume. They'll pull out their whole shit. They'll check their car. I'll show you their credit. I'll show you all, and y'all like, nigga, you work at fucking Rouse. And you talking
about
black people do this.
They said that they only date the red bones.
Yo, yeah, that's what they say. Yeah, that's what they said.
Maybe if
they
the red
could not have dug themselves a bigger hole. I mean, maybe if they red bone, I consider
even
it,
further make it where it's like,
that's like you say, yeah, I don't really date black guys. I mean, maybe a light skinned guys. Man, that's fucked up. All right, so look, now let's just talk about their last few months.